Hi, I'm Hannah David, and this is Miss McCage. So, Miss McCage, what do you teach and what grade do you teach?
I teach 8th grade U.S. history.
So, what is your favorite thing about being a virtual teacher and having a virtual class?
It's kind of a an adventure for me because it just kind of happened, and so I like to learn as I go. I like to figure things out. So it's been a challenge, and I'm always up for a challenge. So it's just been interesting to do something new and add a little, almost like a different level of complexity to my job. So it shakes up my day for sure.
What is your biggest struggle in teaching an in-person and virtual class like during the same day?
So I think since I decided to keep my virtual classes a day behind my in-person classes, I think that one of the biggest struggles is just remembering that instead of going straight from an in-person class and then rolling over and doing some of the same stuff, I'm like, oh, wait, I'm a day behind. So I have to remember what I did yesterday. And if you know me, you know that sometimes I don't even remember what I ate for breakfast this morning. So it's just refreshing, resetting, and then getting started.
Okay, so how do you like the virtual idea, or do you think it's like a complete waste of time?
Oh no, I definitely think that I like teaching virtual now. Do I miss having all of you sitting in front of me in my classroom? Absolutely. But it's needed. You know, virtual teaching isn't new. It's just new to us here in Argyle this year because of craziness. But I enjoy it. I think that it adds a level of complexity. I think that it challenges me because in order for you and I to make a relationship, I have to really, really, really work because, you know, sometimes in our Google Meets, I'll say, okay, somebody tell me something. And it's like crickets. So making the conversation, forcing conversation, I'm a big talker. So forcing conversation is a little bit more difficult, but I enjoy you guys and I enjoy, you know, the different challenges that it brings.
I think one thing is that teachers have learned students' names faster with virtual because their names are right there.
It's like a name tag. You have a virtual name tag. It's the best.
So now I'm going to ask you a few questions about you to get to know you. So in school, were you a straight A student?
No, I was a bad student. And honestly, I think that's why I've become a teacher because my old teachers, if they knew, well, some of them do know that I'm teaching, they're like, what? But I think that having struggled in school has helped me to be able to meet kids where they're at because I was that struggling student and I needed someone to meet me where I was.
What was your worst subject in middle school?
Math, 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 math. For life, math. That's why Miss Baker is my best friend in the world because she can do my math for me still.
Where would you go for your dream vacation?
Ooh, probably it's oh man. I would say probably like a deserted beach somewhere with like blue water and like white sand beaches. I love the mountains and I love hiking, but right now in the midst of all the craziness, I think just a beach with myself and just a few select people.
So what scene do you like to take pictures of the most?
The mountains. My kids, of course, because they're just cute. They get it from their mom. But I love the mountains. I love taking pictures in the mountains. It's just gorgeous. It's just beautiful.
What would you do if you won $1 million?
I would probably buy a house on the beach. I would probably start renovating houses for fun. I'd like to say that I would continue working. I probably wouldn't just quit my job because that's just rude. But I would finish out the school year and then I would relax and just do the things that make me happy. And then I would help, of course, helping children is what I do. And so I would be able to help lots and lots of families on a different level.
So what would you give advice to like people like other teachers or or students doing virtual school?
Keep at it, work hard. There's an element of we don't know what we're doing. And that's okay. It's okay to not know what you're doing all the time. It's not okay to give up though. So you have to continue to work hard. Ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. If you get behind, you're not doomed. There's always people ready to help you. So if you're a teacher and you're struggling, reach out, send an email, find someone, maybe someone that you're not even close with, but someone is good at that. We're all good at things and we're all not good at certain things. So don't see that as a weakness. See it as an area to improve. As a teacher, we can all improve. As a student, we can all improve. But make sure that you're surrounding yourself with people that can help you and not bring you down.
And what do you think is the funniest thing about virtual school?
Whenever when someone doesn't have their microphone muted and you hear random people talking in the background, or you hear moms yelling in the background, that's funny because that's what would happen at my house probably. Or little sisters and brothers or pets or things like that. The random things that are like, whoops. Those are the funniest.
So thank you for your time and thank you for being our interview.
You, Hannah.